Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Mental Health Diaries. Welcome back to the raw truth, because that's what you get from me on here. It's raw, it's truthful, it's honest, I'm blunt, I'm straight to the point. The raw truth is back. On this week's episode, I was going to talk about life, because life sucks. I haven't been able to show emotion for a long time. I haven't been able to tap into my feelings for a long time. But yesterday in counselling, my counsellor broke me down, and I cried for the first time in a long time. And I actually sat with my feelings, and I was sitting in the darkness and reliving how I was feeling at those times in my life. And it showed me that I'm still able to feel. It showed me that I'm still able to have emotion, because for so long I felt no emotion. I felt cold. I felt empty. I couldn't feel anything for anything. I couldn't really understand why I was so empty, why I was so cold, why I was pushing everyone away, why I was just so dark. And I was dark to myself, and I was dark to my body, and self-harming, and that's, for so long I wasn't able to tap into my feelings. But yesterday my counselor broke me down, and she was able to make me cry and get in touch with some of those feelings again. And I spent most of yesterday then really upset and really down, and reliving those things that we were talking about. And I really understood what I was feeling at those times. And sometimes, it takes someone, talking to someone, and someone asking the right questions to be able to verbalize what you want to say and what you're feeling. And yesterday that happened for me. That was a big breakthrough in our counseling, and that she was able to do that. She was able to make me feel again. And I hadn't felt like that in a long time. And it proves that I still have a heart. It proves that I still have emotion. It proves that I'm still capable of emotion. Because for so long I've been incapable of anything. I've been down on myself. I've been, haunted by my past, because people say to you, you should let go of your past. People say to you, you can't just keep going back to the past. But the problem is, when you have PTSD, you might want to let go of the past. You might want to not remember, but the past doesn't want to let go of you. The past won't let go of you. So, just be a bit more mindful of what we're saying to other people, because what they're going through is what they're going through. Who are we to tell them that they're not? Who are we to tell them that that doesn't matter? Who are we to invalidate what they're saying? Let's focus on our own lives and encourage people and help people who are going through tough times, whether we believe them or not. It's their life. Let them be. Let them be, and let them say and do what they want to do. Let them live their life. We only get one. We get one life, and then it's gone. Then you're gone. And then you're just a moment in time. You're just a part of history. So let people live the lives that they want to live. And I swim in regret, which is one of the main reasons that I suffer with my mental health problems. So many regrets, so many things that I regret about my life, and there's so many things that I wish I could go back and change. I wish I could do better at. I wish I could, have a redo. But life doesn't work like that. And we all have a past, and we've all made mistakes, and we've all done things that we're not proud of. We've all hurt people that we didn't mean to hurt. We've all done things that might hold it against someone, because we all have a past. Everyone does, and no one is perfect. Never judge a person based on what they've done in the past. Always judge them for who they are or who they're trying to be today. And that's the message I want to spread about life, because life is hard enough. Believe me, life fucking sucks. for most people. It's only the 1% who get to enjoy the full, joys of life because they have unlimited money and unlimited opportunities. For the rest of us, life fucking sucks. Life is hard. It beats you down. It tests you. It tests your willpower. And it throws curveballs at you time and time again. And then you have all that, and then you die. Life sucks. Don't make it any harder on people. Don't hate people. Don't be negative with people. Just because they're suffering with something that's invisible. Having a broken mind is just it's just like having a broken leg. If you break your leg, you can't fucking walk. If your mind breaks, you can't function. My mind broke, which is why I needed help. So as people and as decent human beings, we should help each other. People should help people. And I'm not ashamed anymore to say I suffer with mental health issues. I'm an advocate of that. I champion talking about it. I champion starting the conversation around mental health. I challenge stigma. I challenge discrimination. But we should all be doing that because the world is hard enough to live in anyway. Instead of adding on and jumping on the bandwagon and putting people down, being negative, criticizing people, calling people names, it's no way to live. Don't hold hate in your heart or resentment or jealousy. Those things consume you. And then that's what causes the problems up here. So, it's the raw truth of it is the world is a very cold place to live in. Don't make it any colder. And the truth is we can all be better human beings. We can all do better. We can all act better. We can all choose to be better. So choose to be better. Don't be bitter. Be better. And if you're suffering with mental health issues, please reach out and ask for help. Please don't suffer in silence. Please go out there and get the help that you deserve, because I did. It took me a long, long time to reach out and ask for help, and it was almost too late. It was almost too late for me because I tried to end my life twice. But I got the help after that. I got the support. If I can do it, you can do it. And it's not going to be an easy journey, and it's not going to be an easy road, and there's going to be ups and downs, and you're going to feel okay one day and shitty again the next. But I promise you, what you will get from it is you will grow in character and you will grow as a person, because you know and you're able to see what you're able to take and keep moving forward. You become resilient, you become headstrong, and you start believing in yourself more. Because don't forget, if you're still here today, you're watching this video or whatever you're watching on YouTube today or whatever you're doing, if you're still here today, that's an achievement. That's a blessing, because some people weren't. Some people didn't wake up today. If you're here today, it shows you first-hand proof that you have survived 100% of your worst days of your life because you're here. So you can do it because you've done it. But don't suffer in silence anymore when there's so many avenues you can go down for help. Through mental health charities, through your local doctor, through social media, through speaking to your friends, through speaking to your family about what's going on. There's so many avenues you can take to help you with your mental health issues. I decided, to go to a mental health charity initially, go to my GP, and get the help that I need. You can do that too. You do have that strength. You do have that courage inside to reach out and ask for help. And if I can do it, you can do it. So, the truth is, we're all as strong as each other. Sometimes we just don't believe in ourselves. But I believe in you, and you should believe in yourself, because the best relationship you'll ever have is the one that you have with yourself. The most important thing in the world should be your physical and mental well-being. Because if you're not physically or mentally well, how are you supposed to help your friends and family anyway? You know, how are you supposed to be there for other people if you're not whole? How are you supposed to be there for other people if your needs are not being met? It's not selfish to put yourself first. It's not selfish to say, my needs need to be met first. I need to go where I want to go before I meet other people's needs, because that's their life. That's what they want. That's what their needs are. You need to decide what is important for you and what makes you feel good about yourself, because it's important for you to understand that the best relationship you'll ever have is the one with yourself. As I've said, you need to nurture that relationship. You need to make that relationship better. You need to believe in yourself and you need to stand up for yourself. Just because other people want you to do other things or want certain things from you, it doesn't mean you have to do them just to make them happy, because you're not going to be happy. You're making them happy, but you're not making yourself happy. You have to be selfish and you have to make yourself happy. And then other things will come along with that. When you're happy within yourself, when you're content within yourself, everything else will come and go naturally. Times change, people change, people come and go from your lives. That's just the way it is. Life sucks. But you are always with yourself. You are you. You are not your past. You are not your future. You are you now. Who you are, what you want, how you're feeling is all valid. Put yourself first. Don't be somewhere where you don't want to be to please other people. Don't be something that you don't want to be to please the world. Don't be the person the world wants you to be. Be the person that you want to be. Not for anyone else, but for yourself. I've done many things to myself. Cut myself many times. I go through self-hatred, self-loathing. I don't respect myself at times. Like I said at the start of the video, I find it challenging to show emotion these days. And yesterday was a massive breakthrough in my counseling for that. But, it is all to do with our self-perception and who we think we are and where we think we're going and what we want from life. And I think it's important to understand that we, as a person, start putting those needs first, start putting ourselves first. And then the other things that come with life will happen naturally. You don't have to want them. You don't have to need them. If they're meant to happen, they'll happen and they will happen naturally. So just always work on yourself. Always consider what you want to do. Always consider ways to improve yourself. Always consider a way to better yourself. Always try to be better than you were the previous day. Don't worry about what other people are doing. Don't worry about what other people are saying about you, because your name's going to be in conversations in rooms that you'll never ever go to. It's irrelevant what people's opinion are of you. The only opinion that matters is you and how you think about yourself. And that's what I wanted to say. It's on us to make our life the way we want it to be. It's on us to motivate ourselves to be able to do that. It's on us to make ourselves open to change. It's on ourselves to allow us to embrace change. Change is scary for a lot of people. So many people, change is scary for, and they hold back from changing. But the biggest risk in life is not taking risk. And the only thing we end up regretting is the chances that we didn't take. Because who cares if you fails? If you fail, you're living. Because if you're making mistakes, it means you're living. It means you're trying. It means you're fighting. It means you're trying to change your life. You will make mistakes along the way. You've made mistakes in the past. You'll make mistakes in the future. That is life. Guess what? Shit happens. But get out there and make those mistakes and learn from them and grow as a character. grow as a human being and grow and be the best version of yourself for you. And everything else will happen naturally. Everything else then will fall into place naturally. There's a natural order of things, and your life and what you've gone through is a part of your story. But only you get to finish your story. Only you get the opportunity to do that. No one can finish your story for you. You need to finish it. You need to finish that story. And there are ways that we can make our life better. There are ways that we can improve our perspective on life. And we can do that through human connection, through social media, through having a better relationship with ourselves, through self-care, through self-love, through improving our perception of ourselves, and improving the relationship we have with who we are, because who you are is unique. No one, there isn't any other one of you out there. There can't be another. There is only you. So you're one of a kind. You know, sometimes we look through lenses in our life, but mostly we look through the negative lens. But what if we started looking through the positive lens for once? What if we said, yeah, all that has happened to me, but I'm here. I'm still alive. What if you said, life has just been bad to me? But what if you flipped that and said, life has made me stronger? You know, there's different ways of looking at things, and we need to start looking at things that happen to us in a different lens, through a different lens, and through a more positive way of thinking. So turn every negative into a positive, in some shape or form. You know, you may have a mental health disorder, but you're still here. So, you know, there's always two sides to a story. There's always another way. And the best way out of trauma and through hard times and through times of need is to go right through them, to experience them, to sit with them, to allow those feelings to settle, because you need to accept these things have happened. And when you get to a point of acceptance, you can get to a point of moving on. When you accept that there's nothing you can do about that anymore, then you can move on, then you can grow, then you can evolve. So sometimes it's just about getting to that point of acceptance and acknowledgement. Of course, you know, there's many other aspects to it, but I think, you know, it's all a mindset. It's how we look at things and how we perceive things to be. Because if you're constantly telling yourself you're this, you're bad, you're that, you're this, you're that, your subconscious is going to believe that, because you're constantly telling your brain you are these things. So it's about challenging those negative thinking styles. It's about challenging those negative thoughts. And it's about believing in yourself and putting yourself first, and understanding that you don't have to do what society tells you should do. You don't have to do what other people tell you should do. You get to choose what you do. You're a human being, and you have that right as a human being to choose the way you want to live your life, to choose what you put first in life, to choose whatever dream you want to chase. It's time we took our own power back. It's time that we started focusing on ourselves and stopped looking at what other people have got, what other people, how many houses people have got, how much money people have got, how long these have been in a relationship, how many cars this person's got. It's all bollocks. When it comes down to it, we need to be comfortable with who we are, because what they're doing in their life doesn't affect us. It just makes us want these things. But instead of wanting them, just work for them and put that work in yourself, and everything else will come naturally. The most important relationship in the world is the one that you have for yourself, and I'll say it time and time again. That is the most important relationship you need to concentrate on. And if you're struggling like I am, find the courage to ask for support, because there's plenty of support out there for you, through family, through friends, through people that you know, through mental health charities, through your local doctor, through the Samaritans, through all these different things. There are avenues you can go for help. So please don't suffer in silence and think that you have to go through this alone, when you don't. You will always get hate on social media. You just can't, you're not going to be able to turn that off. You're always going to get negativity about your content, and you're always going to get people trying to criticize or put you down for what you're doing on YouTube or TikTok or Instagram or whatever it may be. You're going to get criticism. You just need to learn to let that go over your head, because what's important for you is your message. What's important for you is your content. What's important for you is what you're saying and what you're trying to put out there in the world, and whether you're trying to be a positive impact on the world instead of a negative impact. Some people just want to see the world burn, and they will always be negative, and they will always send you a critical comment. That's just life. Like I said, life fucking sucks. And then you die. But while we're here, surely we should make it the best and most comfortable life as possible for us as a human being. And by doing that, we're then able to help other people. We're then able to be a part of other people's lives and engage in all the great things that life has to offer. But until you take control of your life back, until you improve the relationship with yourself, you will never get anywhere. So concentrate on the relationship between you and you. And if you are struggling and you need help, please don't suffer in silence. Please reach out for help. Please start a conversation, because a conversation can save a life. A conversation is a powerful thing. Believe in yourself, and you are worth it. The world is a better place with you in it. You will be missed. Never underestimate the hole your absence would leave. You matter to the world, and you matter to so many people. You just don't know it yet. You just don't believe in it. You have to find that belief. You have to find that know-how. Somewhere, somehow, you will find it. And you can. You can find hope. You can create hope in your heart again. And God will help you. God will bless you. And God will protect you. Everything that you're going through now, then, and you will go through in the future, is a part of your story and is forging you into the person that you're meant to be. But if you quit, if you give up, you will never become the person that you were meant to be. And that is a crime, because the world needs you to be the person that you're meant to be. I need you to be the person that you're meant to be. And you need you to be the person that you're meant to be. Don't throw away your potential. Don't throw away opportunities because you're scared, because you fear failure. Put yourself out there, take risks, and do something intangible. Do something that's going to make people say, wow, he's changed. You're capable of that. You can do that. I understand what you're going through. I've been there. I'm still there sometimes. Some days, I want to end it all. But we're still here. Which means we're strong enough to survive. And we can survive together. If you ever need me, get in the comments below and let me know. Because I don't want anyone to suffer in silence anymore. I don't want anyone to feel so alone that they want to take their own life. It should not happen. Should not happen. because there are so many ways we can reach out and help people these days. There are so many ways we can reach out and support people and help people and talk to people and listen to people. There's so many ways we can do that. So no one should feel that alone. No one should feel that isolated, and no one should feel that lost, that they can't be found, because you can. I know you've been sitting in the darkness all your life. I've sat there with you. I sat in the darkness for far too long. Now it's time we sat in the light. It's time that you step out from the darkness into the light and show the world who you are. Show the world who you can be, and show the world what you're capable of. Fight back against the darkness. I know sometimes the past doesn't want to let go of you, because the PTSD reminds me of mine. I hate the fact that I still allow myself to go back there through the PTSD. But there's another side of me now that wants to fight. There's another side of me that isn't so scared. There's another side of me that wants to go that one more round. Because by going that one more round, when you don't think you can, will make all the difference in your life. So if you get knocked down, get off your ass, dust yourself off, and do it again. You can do it. Believe in yourself. Believe in your journey. Believe in everything that you've been through. Fuck the haters. This is what I got to say to negative people and people who just want to criticize people. See these two fingers? Fucking shrivel on them. Haters can swivel on these fingers. Go fuck yourself. Go jerk off. Go make yourself happy. Stop putting other people down. Stop making people feel bad about themselves, because no one on this earth has the divine right to make someone feel bad. No one. We are human beings, and we should be kind to each other. We should respect each other, and we should support each other through the challenge that is fucking life. So choose to be better. Don't be bitter. And choose to put yourself first. Choose to believe in yourself, and choose to believe in what you've got to offer the world. And one day, I'll see you at the top, and I'll be waiting for you. And we can look down on the world and start pulling other people up with us. Because by helping others, we raise ourselves. Helping people is the highest form of self-gratification ever. When you know you've done something positive to impact someone's life, that feeling is irreplaceable. And that's a feeling I want to get. That's a feeling I want to be able to share with the world. And some exciting news coming in the summer of 2024. Some big news for me. Some massive life change. It's a massive career change, career direction change. So coming summer 2024, keep an eye out on the channel. On the 1st of August, there will be a video releasing, announcing this big surprise. And I can't believe it's happening, and I can't believe I was able to achieve this feat. But I was only ever able to do it because of the support of my family, the support of one amazing friend that I have, who supports me through all my moods, through all my lack of emotion, through all my troubles. This friend has been there for me like no one else have, and this is for them as this is much for them as it is for me. And keep an eye out on the channel. 1st of August, big video announcement. And I hope you guys are proud of me, and I hope you guys support it, and I hope you guys invest in yourself and take this challenge on too. So that is the raw truth. That is this week's episode. Life sucks and then you die. But while you're here, let's live it together and let's help each other. Let's support each other. Let's be kind to each other. And if you're suffering with mental health issues, please reach out. Don't suffer in silence. You are not on your own. We can do this. And it's okay to not be okay. And it's okay to be you. Look after yourself. That was the raw truth. Look after your family and friends. And I'll speak to you all soon. Take care.